Welcome. In front of me is a Samsung Galaxy A06, and today I will show you a couple of tweaks and the tricks you can do on this device. I do want to mention that this device is very cut down in terms of features when it comes to Samsung devices. Unlike most Samsung phones, there's a lot of features missing that you have on almost every other Samsung device. So my list here will be relatively simple and short, as some of these nicer features are just completely absent. So we can start off by navigating into the display right here, and we have the first option to change between light and dark mode, which you do have the option to do so while going through the setup process. But in here you also have the option for the dark mode settings, which allows you to change between these two modes on a schedule. So you can choose either from sunset to sunrise or on a custom schedule, and then the device will automatically alter between both of those modes, which is a pretty nice option right here. Then if we scroll a little bit further down, we have the navigation bar. This refers to the buttons at the bottom. We have gestures and buttons. Unfortunately, this is something that isn't, at least on this device, showing up throughout the setup process. So if you want to use gestures, that's where you get to go to find them. Additionally, under more options, when you, for instance, swap to gestures, we only have the option to change the sensitivity of the back gesture only. So there's no like home gesture sensitivity whatsoever, but no other device also has that as far as I am aware. And additionally, there's one option missing that was present on previous versions of Samsung One UI, which was the option to hide this disgusting bar at the bottom. Samsung couldn't fix their crappy implementation of it, so they just completely removed the feature to hide it altogether instead of actually, fixing the problem that it had. Now, if we go back again to the display section and scroll a little bit further down, we have redirection to side button. Personally, I hate the naming of side button. And I was going to say that you can change from Bixby to basically bring you back the power button, but it looks like the only options we have here is for double pressing, which means that we actually have the side button settings, power button working as intended. But additionally, if you double press it, you also have the option to open up an application. So I have to first check it on. There we go. And then you can choose whatever application you want to open. Now, occasionally, there are some devices which allow you to change to something like flashlight, and we actually have it right here. This isn't necessarily an application. It's more like a toggle, but you can check it on. And now when you double press it, it should just launch the flashlight. So it doesn't open up an app, it just turns on your flashlight. This is something I personally use quite often, so this is a very nice option for me to enable. Now when we go back to the main settings, we have here home screen a little bit lower, and here we have a couple options to customize the look and feel of the home screen, application grids, and so on. So we have things like home screen layout. This allows you to choose between the up drawer and just having all your apps on the middle of the home screen. If that is something that you like, you can check it on in here. Then we have the up screen grid. Up screen would be the app tray basically. And why did you just close that? There we go. Not sure why the first time I just closed it. So here you can see by default it's set to the 4x6. You can change it to 5x6 or 5x5 or 5x6. So it just kind of squeezes the applications together a little bit more and fits more apps on a single page. Now this one was for the app screen right here, and there's also, as you've seen, option for the folder grid and also home screen grid. Then if we swipe a little bit further down, we have additional things. Let's see if there's anything interesting in here. We have app icon badges. If you don't like that, you can turn it off. We also have the amazing option to swipe down for notification panel. This is enabled by default nowadays. It wasn't like that before. Basically what it allows you to do is just swipe down anywhere on your home screen to pull down your notifications. Pretty nice option. But if this is something that you don't personally like, you can turn it off right over here. Now under advanced features, we have something that I already went over, which is the side button, and honestly nothing that actually has anything interesting. General management, see if there's anything interesting here. Nope. One last thing that I want to check, and it's also missing in here, would be the side panel, which again would have been in the display section, but it's just generally missing from the device. So yes, that would basically sum up everything that I find interesting here. So if you found this video helpful, don't forget to hit like, subscribe, and thanks for watching.